Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor hay quien haya querido regalarle una estrella. Por amor fue una vez al Calvario con una cruz a cuesta.
Mi gente, welcome to another episode of El Latino Rudio under the LDM network. My name is Johnny Boricua Prince Dones, and I'm your host and no co-host, but we got the owner on the side over here, Charles La Loma. Charles, what's going on, papi?
Hola. What's happening, Dukes?
How's everything? How was your weekend, man?
Oh, it was good. I had a nice, comfortable time.
Oh, cool. How was that festival, man?
Oh, the Puerto Rican festival. That thing was more packed than ever.
Nice.
I seen this year. I seen a whole bunch of diversity.
Nice.
In there, we seen. They even had a Jamaican stand.
Oh,
so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
And they had a Caribbean stand.
Nice.
You know, so that it was kind of a good diverse, and the people too. They was all diverse.
Right.
Dancing their life away.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I had to miss it, man. I wasn't feeling too well. I was just a little bit dehydrated, and I couldn't make it. But I'm feeling much better now, and so that's how I spent my Friday and Saturday. Sunday, me, my brother, his girlfriend, and my son, we went over to check out some of the ships at Fleet Week. We were going to go over to buy the Intrepid, but the crowd was astronomical. So we went. Did we go Sunday or Monday? No, we went on Monday, Memorial Day. Sunday, what did I do? Nothing, like usual. But watched the baseball game. That's about it. Don't even remember if they won or not. But so we ended up going to Staten Island, and we saw two ships over there. An LPD, that carries military equipment, military vehicles, and stuff like that. Checked out the ships and chit-chatted, reminisced about being in the Navy. I miss it like crazy. And they had this new thing. It's like a transport. It's like one of those a huge catamaran ship. But it's the only naval personnel on board that ship is the captain. Everyone else is civilian. It only holds about 26 people, but it transport cargo and vehicles. It needs to be transported. It's pretty fast too. So we made it a day of it. We had a good time. Went out and got pizza. Never spent, bro, two little personal pizzas, bro. Came out to like $50.
Yep.
Over there by the pier. So they caught me out there.
Mm-hmm.
They got me on the tourist. But it was fun. We had a good time, and that's how we spent our Sunday. We got home and that's it basically. So
everyone that's watching, how was your guys' weekend?
Yeah.
below.
Whoever's watching, because I can't see who's watching.
Rosa said hello, Manny.
Rosa.
Manny said hey.
Oh, my brother's
y'all.
on too? Manny, what's up, Papa? I don't know. Bro.
It was on the screen.
I know. I didn't see it. I need Javier here because he's the one that always tags me on it. But yo todavía estoy bruto en this. Oh, here we go. I don't see it on the screen, but I can see here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Manny, Rosa. All right. So, Manny, how you been, man? How's your arm coming along? Brother Manny had my brother Manny had shoulder surgery. He says it was an old injury, but I think his wife putting him in that Brock Lesnar hold. What is it called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He got fresh, and she put him in the hold and snapped his arm, and ya está. Se puso fresco. Hey. It's one of those quien te manda moments.
Yeah, he'll learn.
Yeah,
told you, do not let her watch the pay-per-view before you argue.
Yeah, he had rotator cuff surgery.
Oh, he said still recovering?
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's a long recovery process.
Oh, yeah.
My brother Nelson had it on both shoulders at different times, and it was like the recovery process is months. But he's retired. He don't do anything anyway, so. And now he got a better reason not to do anything. So just don't get fat again. If you do, hey, you're fat at home. You got AC. You're good. You got food. No big deal. The wife can go grocery shopping for you.
Hey.
So
Listen.
that's it, huh? Anything else? Anything else out there on the agenda?
Not really. I know you always speak about a little bit of political stuff, but
Yeah.
I got a political thing for you guys, which I'm gonna talk about it on my podcast. But the day of the event,
Oh, you told me about it. Yeah, I want to hear
the
that.
day of the event, someone wants to come on to the event, and I'm not naming no names, and just he holds the position of the mayor of New York. Um,
Whoa, I don't know, man. That's damn. I gotta think about that.
that's
one,
I'm just giving you little hints. He's been arguing and trying to fight to get the immigrants out of the shelters, and trying to stop this new law for the shelters.
Yeah, I want to speak on that after you say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, and he doesn't. And when you hear immigrants, a lot of people automatically think Spanish.
Right.
The Mexicans. When no, the Mexicans are like the lower on the immigrants that are coming over here.
They're the ones that are holding up the totem pole.
Yeah,
Under the totem pole.
yeah, they're not even on the top of it, on the list. So they need to stop that. But since he's the one that's attacking them, how is it he want to go to the festival? He came out to the festival. Everybody's having their flags up in the air.
Latinos already fired up.
Yeah, they fired up. I'm hosting a little with the guys. Fired up, and as soon as he came, I never seen the flags drop so fast.
Wow.
The bulls started screaming. But he was a trooper. He said whatever he said for like a minute and then left. He took longer to get the team ready to move everybody for him to get on the stage than he was on the stage.
Wow.
You can tell he was like he wanted to say a couple things more, but he was like, nah, they booing. And then the guy comes out, put the flags up, in Spanish, put the flags up. Nobody put them up. They just booed even more. Because even though we have a problem with the immigrants taking everything, all the shelters and the streets, they still Latinos. So we got to fight for Latinos.
Yeah, we got to fight for our people because nobody else will. Nobody else will. And
don't come to a Latino place thinking that you're all cool after you try to get another
Puerto
Latinos
Rican
out.
festival. We're already fired up. We got our own problems.
Yeah, like
just
whoa.
adding it.
So if he didn't hear that raw and understand that Latinos will stand up for Latinos no matter who they are,
Exactly.
you really need to go back and listen again.
Exactly.
And if you're watching this and you don't remember it, let me know. I got the video.
Yeah, right. Also, I want to with the influx. Now, at one point it's going to break.
Right.
We're going to reach our breaking point, and we're not going to have any more money left. And
Yeah,
the Fed's got to get into it.
They'll just make some more money.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll find ways to get more money and stuff, but we're running out of spaces, and I could almost that much understand why he wants to slow it up a little bit. But we've already been designated a sanctuary city, so there's basically really nothing we can do. They could just dump everyone on us.
Yeah.
Not saying that this is
bring me your tired, bring me your poor.
Bad cargo or luggage or whatever. No, if you bring them, we're gonna take care of them.
Yeah.
But then you also, how about the ones that are already homeless? What are you gonna do with them?
See, that's the problem I have. Like, you found a way to get these immigrants shelter, but you never found a way how to get these homeless shelters.
Right. But you know what? Also, their argument is,
That
and I
they
can
lazy?
understand it in just the most minuscule way. A lot of them have mental problems, and they'll cause trouble, basically.
Yeah.
And they don't want that trouble. They want the guy that's going to be easy to deal with.
Okay,
So
if
it's
they
like
have
it's-
mental, then
it's-
find a mental place for them.
Exactly. That's the thing, because one is going to cost money.
That's
Two,
the number one.
Exactly. You got to hire people in order to come out, because no one's going to volunteer 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to come out and look for these people in the streets and the subways and stuff like that and talk to them. If you don't give them incentive to come out, they're not going to come out unless they're really they were homeless and they're want to make a difference and they know where they came from. Then yeah, I can understand that. But to get someone who's like say out of high school, college with a psychology degree and stuff, no, that doesn't work, man. You were number one student in school, but when you're out here, it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different ballgame. And experience is the best lesson. That's the best job training there is. But we're going to reach that breaking point, and I think it's going to be reached soon because we have nowhere near enough. And then you have the other cities and counties in the state that says, well, you're a sanctuary city. We're not. You know, so right there, you want to help them, but you don't want to bring them to your backyard because now you're going to supposedly lower your property values and stuff like that because you're Republicans and you didn't vote for this or whatever. Come on. You know, it's a humanitarian thing. You know, I mean, we know we got a bad record about saying it's only going to be temporary, and temporary ends up being months, maybe years, or stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, that's what happens when people don't talk.
New York is just like a beginning company. They took the immigrants and helped them build everything. As soon as they got their company high up, they said bye.
They don't need you anymore.
Just like a corporate. Corporate starts with small.
They'll be like, yeah. They'll be like,
If they make those millions, they throw you out.
they'll be like, we'll take it from here. Thank you for your help and you know, it's messed up. It's not right.
A good worker. No, you sneezed too much yesterday. And that means you lost 2 million of work.
You went to the bathroom too many times yesterday. You know, no, you know, I mean, and it's sad, and I could almost understand where the mayor's coming from, but one, you're not going to please everyone. That's one thing. No matter what you do, you're not gonna please everyone. So now things gonna have to now they want to use that jail. Is it where is it at? On 100 and something street, Aguasi? They could put like 500 people in there or something.
Yeah. I laugh because I listen to the words that, you know, news people say. Like when I watch
Oh, they blow it out of proportion.
when I watch the news, I never really watch. I always just be in the kitchen and I'm listening.
I observe.
They're gonna say, oh, they're going to use the jail that just closed down last year, but it has no cells. What? What kind of jail you know has no cells? Don't lie to us. You know what I mean?
But then you watch another news channel, and they say they're converting the cells
Yeah, that's what
into livable spaces. They have the carpenters, the electricians, the plumbers, and stuff to make sure everything is fine for whenever they're gonna present this. All you gotta do is just take off the door, put a little walls up where the bars are. Ya está. You got a room. Make them into dorm rooms. Put a door with a like.
you don't want to spend that much money on cooking, you know?
Exactly. You could put curtains, or you could put plywood. You could put sheetrock. In the middle, you could put some soundproofing.
They don't want to do all that.
Nah, but they're not gonna do. They're gonna make it basic, which I understand because basic to
You're not supposed to make it comfortable.
no, but to them, anything that has a mattress and a door where they can close is like luxury for what they've been through to get here. There was one lady. Matter of fact, she was selling chimichurris. I saw it on the news. Chimichurros, whatever the churros, whatever it is, the long things.
That always makes me think of diarrhea.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. And she came here 4 months ago, and now she's selling. And she says, and she's got it timed down. She goes, she knows exactly when the cops are gonna show up. She knows when the rush hour is, and she can make about $100 a day. But a lot of times they take away her stuff. They don't arrest her. They just take away her stuff. They confiscate it and stuff, and she has to do it, and she loses her profits for the day. But she says she's good. If she can make $100 a day, she's good because her husband's working, doing other stuff. But and the thing is, they have to speed up the process in order to get paperwork, working papers for these people, because they actually interviewed a couple of them, and they said, "What is your number one priority here?" And the guy says in Spanish, people would think it's a place to sleep comfortable and stuff like that. He goes, "No, we want to work. Put us to work. We want to work. We want to pay our way." Because one, if you have an undocumented migrant or immigrant, however you want to call them, if they're paying taxes, it looks good when they go for permanent residency. Because it looks good on their paperwork and say, "Oh, listen, this guy's been paying into a system that he's not even eligible to take part of. He's paying into Social Security, Medicare, state, local taxes, or whatever, and he can't benefit from any of that. Not even his kids. I mean, fine, yeah, they'll go to the clinic, the free clinic and stuff, but they're only going to give you so much. And they're paying into it, and it's a lot of money. It's over, what is it? Almost $500 billion a year illegal, undocumented immigrants pay into the tax of this country. $500 billion, bro. That's a lot of money. So now let's say if you wipe them all out, took them all out, that's $500 billion in taxes that are gone. And depending on what state they're working in, like Florida, $50 billion a year they pay in taxes. The 800,000 migrants that are trickling out because of the law that's going to take effect in July. Yeah, yeah. Rosa says, Charles, she can't hear you. Rosa
My
says
bad.
she can't hear you. Turn your mic on.
No, it's on now.
Okay.
It's on.
Thank you, Rosa. And, you know, I mean, it's you know what it is? They're going to find out quick how much we need the undocumented
Yeah.
immigrants here.
They just got to figure out a way because, like I said, it's not fair to them that you're charging them taxes and not helping them try to get their paperwork. Like you keep them on the side burner. Now,
well, they're not going to help you get the paperwork.
No,
That's
no,
what the
but
lawyers are
now,
for.
but now all of a sudden, yeah, no, but point them in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm paying taxes, so my taxes actually is paying for some kind of social worker around there to help me get my paperwork.
Yeah, but you
So
know what?
they should be doing that.
There are a lot of people who do that pro bono, especially a lot of all you gotta do is a quick Google search, and
Yeah.
you know they all got cell phones. You do a quick Google search, free immigration help, and a lot of the paralegals
Yeah.
are helping them with paperwork, especially down in Florida.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I knew a couple that were doing
A lot of the sweat boxes and the cartels, it pops up too.
Yeah, you ain't lying, right? But and then
We will help you.
yeah. See, that's the bad thing also because they're afraid of getting scammed.
Yeah.
You know,
but
there's
they don't
so
know
many
who's
scams
who.
out there, and they'll go with anything that they think might help them because they're desperate.
Yep.
So you're grabbing the desperate, and how these people sleep at night, I have no idea, bro.
Somebody with a clipboard. They think that they
Exactly.
Yeah. So
You know, and
there has to be a thing. Just remember, guys. They are voting for the new laws and stuff on the 16th, I think it is. So
for what laws?
for all, pretty much any law that they want to, but right now I think on bill is the stop shelter bill.
Wait, for here in New York?
Yeah, for New York and the state.
Yeah, but who put
State
that?
and federal.
Who presented that bill?
The
Republicans?
the stop the shelter. That was
Hey, Maggie, how you doing?
that was the mayor that's shooting out that bill.
Really?
Yep.
See,
That's why they booed him.
you see now if he goes through with this and it passes,
There goes the shelter. There goes
there
everybody
goes
on the
the
street.
shelter and there goes any sort of minuscule credibility he may have had. Everything. He might as well just say I'm a Republican now.
He just lost everything.
Yeah.
Again, he's a government official.
Yeah,
So that tells you everything.
exactly.
That tells you everything. He,
Exactly.
everybody was like, "Hey, let's vote for him because he's a Democrat," but he's doing other stuff. Now all of a sudden, he gonna have to be he's a government official. They gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah. And
What happened
you know
was
what? I
he's
don't
not
think that's
making
gonna pass.
money. He's not making money because he was trying to make money off of Orchard Beach when he put them there. Orchard Beach said, "No, you can't just throw them in here."
Yeah, no. Especially with the summer coming.
Yeah, you
Local.
can't just. And no, and it's next to the water. That's safety stuff. Okay,
Exactly.
let me throw him over here. No, you can't do that. Like he wanted to like push people where he wanted.
He tried to muscle his way into it.
Yeah,
and
they
quickly
said no.
found out that he didn't have any muscle.
But then the shelter said we're a shelter.
Right.
But then he realized, wait a minute, that means the shelters are going to get the money, not us. Now
Exactly.
all of a sudden he wants to stop them. Come on.
You know, I mean, I got to get more involved in that because that's really. Years ago, I didn't want to hear anything about politics and stuff. I'll make fun of it and everything, but you know what? This is really hitting close to home now. You know, it's hitting our culture, Latinos. You know, they're doing us bad. Even though some of them deserve it, very minuscule do, but the majority of the people who are here illegally that I've seen and I've met and I know are good people, man. They just want a fair share.
Yep.
They want the American dream. Mm-hmm. And imagine how bad it was in your country where you're risking your life and your family's life by, let's say, walking from Nicaragua. Walking the entire country of Mexico just to get up here. Months living in the street without bathing, praying that you might get something to eat, praying that your kids don't get kidnapped or worse. You know, or the men get caught up in the cartel and make them work for the cartels.
Yep.
You know, and it shows you. A lot of people say, "Oh, stay in your own country and everything." I said, "Bro, how desperate do you have to be in order to risk all of that?" You know what I'm saying? So I said,
Yep.
listen, if you can make it here, we're gonna give you a fair shake.
And a lot of times when they be like, that's why people are like, stay in your country. Where's your country?
Exactly. Oh, I'm natural born here. Yeah, I'm natural born here,
Yeah.
but I'm Puerto Rican descendant. And guess where you came from? From Europe.
So
That's like we were talking about last week about the congressman that asked Navajo Indian congressman if he was here legally. A Native American Indian was asked if he was here legally. So that goes to show you, one, it's either ignorance, they're stupid, or they just really don't care about anybody but their own party. Now, I know some Republicans who are cool people. They don't agree with everything. They have, they have the conservative views. You have your ultra, you have your conservatives, you have your ultra conservatives, you have your MAGA, your ultra MAGA, and then you have the guys that are way out there. You know?
they need the guy like me, the right and wrong. That's all.
That's it. There's only two sides to every
Right
story.
and wrong. That's it.
Right or wrong. Nothing in the middle.
Sometimes you gotta, outweigh some of the good and the bad things about a judgment. Then if it's more good than bad, then go with it.
Exactly.
But if it's
Not
more
everybody's
bad,
going to be
no.
happy. You can't if you're sitting here trying to make every single person happy in this world, you're not going to get anything done. Absolutely nothing. So
See, this is a good point Manny just put. You see his screen?
yeah. Oh, they should do like in Cuba. If you make it here to the U.S. undetected, you have the right to stay in America. Okay, exactly. No, but matter of fact, when Cubans, when they touch the beach, they're automatic citizens.
Yep. I remember there was a video with the troopers who are in the water, the baseline, trying not to let them come in.
Exactly.
And you see them looking like it was a basketball game.
Yeah. I mean, if you could make it here, but the thing is, make it easier for them to get working papers.
Yeah.
Because now they're paying their own way.
Why? You know how
18 months, they say it takes.
you have a place here for them to stay. This is me thinking as a business person. Instead of having them here and causing so much problems, why don't you work with the countries that they escaping on, and you have American ambassador buildings where something
Yeah, you
happens
have
to
a
me
consulate and stuff.
that I can run into? Why they don't have a building like that towards the border on their side? Start that paperwork.
Because
right?
it's too easy.
You start that paperwork and be like, listen, you're right now at the border in the big building, let's say. If you qualify, it's going to probably take a month or two. If you qualify, we're going to take you from this building and send you right into America.
Right.
First qualifications, you got family already there, legally. Family.
First, they're going to ask that. Then you're going to contact that family.
Right.
See if they're going to take you.
Then people won't have to try to sneak in because all they have to do is go to that building.
Exactly.
But, that's too simple, I guess.
But they're not, they're turning away Venezuelans, Cubans, and I forgot what other Latin country that they're not accepting.
Yeah,
from.
but there's also people from other states, Africa and all that coming in. And,
Oh yeah, Africa, and especially Haiti.
And Haiti.
Well, I don't know what that's about.
Well, is it Haiti that they kill you if you're gay or something like that? That I heard.
Is it?
One of them.
I don't want. You know what?
One
I
of them.
did hear something up, but I can't tell you.
I don't know if
which
it's
country
true,
it was.
but I see it on
It
TV.
is true,
I
but
see
I
it on
couldn't tell you
TV
from where.
and all that.
It is true because I've read it and saw it from different sources, and I've heard from other people who don't know each other.
So those are the ones that are coming over here. They're escaping. And then a lot of the women are escaping because they believe in the beliefs but they don't believe in the male chauvinist things.
Right.
So now they're trying to come here and be like, now I can be my own woman.
Exactly.
And blah, blah, blah.
Exactly, because there's a lot of abuse, a lot of female abuse going on in a lot of different countries. I'm not going to name countries and stuff, but we all know. But then you know what the people's excuse is? Oh, it's not happening here, so why should I care?
Yeah, it is.
When it comes here, then you're going to care? How about nipping it in the bud before anything else?
That's the one thing, right? A lot of people know the problems, and they like, okay, that's not here.
Yeah, and they had the solution.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to
You
do
know,
it.
roaches wasn't here either, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So
They blame Puerto Ricans.
yeah.
They blame us for bringing the cockroaches. They say, Papa, I got something to tell you. Cockroaches has been here since the Plymouth, since Plymouth Rock. When they first
Dinosaurs
came
bring those
in the
boys.
1600s. All the pigeons came from Europe. The rats came from Europe. We didn't have none of that here.
Yeah, MAGA said they tell what to wear, when to wear.
Yeah. Especially in some of the Muslim countries. Now you got some of the countries that are very liberal, like Kuwait. You got female CEOs in Kuwait. You know, you still have some traditions that you have to abide by, but there are a lot more freedoms. Women can drive over there. Saudi Arabia, they can't.
Yeah. See, I honestly, I'm telling you this much. I don't really care for any religion that are male. Now, I can't say male chauvinist, but male dominant in a way where they abuse the female, the one that you want to bring new life, new generations to your to your race.
Women are to be praised. Women are the only
Well,
ones
not too
that
much.
Carry
Some of these
children.
women, some of these women need to
No, some of these women need a wake up call, and they know who they are.
Some of them need to be tripped. You know, I don't push, I don't hit, but you know, hey, you tripped over my foot and went down the stairs. Now,
I got a friend named Truck.
Right?
She'll bust you up. But you know, I mean,
yeah. Magna said it's where the woman has to walk behind the men,
exactly,
and not them like near walk.
Yeah. Like
you
in
know,
Nigeria.
Nigeria does it. You know, Japan used to do it.
Yes.
But they stopped doing that, where the woman had to walk behind them. You were like in a party, the men are in one room and the women's are in another room.
But you know what? I think I'm not sure, but I think the Orthodox Jews still do that. The men are in one room and the women are in the other room. But that's they another one. They another one too. Yeah, but that's I'm not putting you down for it or anything like that. If that's the way you want to live,
no, but,
up to you. But
it's so funny that people say that. Oh my God, I can't believe they do that. I went to many parties where you see all of the guys bugging out talking, and then you see the other girls bugging out talking in the other room.
Yeah.
But since it's not forced, they feel a little more comfortable doing it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what it is?
That's a very.
It's like one of those things saying, "Oh, I was doing it, but now that you told me I got to do it, I don't want to do it." That's how the Americans sometimes, because with that,
well, we are arrogant.
Yeah, with that, that the men are one room and the girls are in another room in the party or in the meetings.
Yeah.
You do that anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
We do that all the time.
You know, where's your husband? With the boys, look at them, looking at stupid, trying to barbecue in the corner. You know what I mean?
Carlito en la cocina.
Yeah. So.
O en la sala.
We do that anyway, but it's more, they force it. So that's why people are like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing that.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact, like, I can have 3 wives and you can't have only one husband.
Well, you can go
to Utah. Do this.
You can do that in Utah.
Yeah.
Listen, having one woman is enough.
I know, right?
Why would you want more?
Listen.
One, you as you get older, you might forget her name and call her somebody else.
Well, you got 3 choices.
Yeah, right. But you guys,
if you call out a 4th girl name, then you need to go somewhere.
Those are 3 beatdowns that you're gonna get.
Yeah. Nah, but
I mean, I believe in to each his own, but you gotta be sensitive to people's stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I try to understand it. You know, like when I first started learning about different cultures.
Manny goes, what's wrong with having 3 wives? I take it Nivea's not next to you, Manny. If you would have been on the floor right now, we would have heard a thump.
Boom.
Yeah, right.
I try to understand each culture, religion, and as I do, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
There's certain things that you're like, what? You know, like.
But you know what? Sometimes they don't even try to explain it to you. They'll tell you, listen, mind your business.
Yeah.
All right.
Even my religion, you know, I'm Buddhist. Sometimes I'll be like, what? Someone smack me, give them the other cheek? Oh, no. I'm going to show them their cheek. You know, there's
exactly.
Sometimes I'll be like, ooh, if I wasn't a Buddhist.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? So I got
so you're one of these?
Yeah, honey. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, if you try to live the best life you can, try not to step on anybody's toes. You're going to step on toes no matter what because you're not perfect.
Listen, even laughing right now, joking around how we doing, someone's toes got hurt.
Oh, of course. Somebody's butt went like this.
It's
twitched up.
It's comedy.
You know,
this
it's
is why
comedy,
I love.
It's making light of a situation.
Yes.
It's not saying that that because you're a Buddhist, you're not you have no faith or whatever. No.
Listen, I'm a Buddhist that eat meat. Don't play with me.
Exactly. Now you want to attack somebody? Attack a vegan.
Yeah. There you
I'm
go.
only kidding.
You know, all I do is if I see a bunch of vegans running at me, I just throw a meat like a grenade.
Yeah, but
you see them run. You see them run like roaches.
To you is they're gonna beat you up because they're not gonna eat you.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't eat you.
Yeah, what? Imagine a bunch of the zombies come out and they
Hey,
all,
George G, what's up, buddy?
if a bunch of zombies come out and they all vegans, say, hold on, they'd be like, what are you doing?
I don't have no problem. I'll
They
stand
can't
right
even
next to
say
'em.
brains. What they gonna say? Lettuce.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Lettuce, tomatoes. They go after the vegans.
They go after the farmers.
They go after the vegans and they'll beat up the cows and eat their and eat their hay and their cud. And
I
all
know,
that
right?
Stuff.
The farmers, you see them. Hide the lettuce. The zombies are coming. The vegan zombies.
But you know what's funny? I go on TikTok, right? And I see sometimes that people have lives and it goes vegans. It goes if you love animals, why do you eat them? I say I love my dog. I'm not gonna eat her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that cow, but I'm gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, they and then they say, oh, don't you know that their gases are depleting the ozone layer and stuff like that? He goes, yeah, this is why we eat them.
So they won't.
So they won't.
It's called the circle of life.
Exactly, circle of life.
Oh, they say that too. The
I'm
circle-
against the what is it? The inhumane slaughter of animals for human consumption. I say, have you watched the Discovery Channel and see how these tigers and lions eat the animal as they're still alive and screaming in agony?
Yep.
At least one shot, boom, you're dead, ya está.
Yeah. No,
You know,
they say
so it's
the plants and
a lot of
everything.
hypocrisy.
The earth stuff is here for us. Yeah, and the animals are here for us. What you know what I'm saying? It's called the circle.
Yeah, but Magda
then-
said something. She saw that in China, eating dogs. But that's been a delicacy for thousands of years.
Of years,
you know?
yes.
And to an extent, in the Philippines, they do that too.
Yep.
You know, that's the delicacy they've done for thousands, hundreds, and thousands of years.
Yeah, and it depends on where you're at.
Look at it
Just-
in India. Don't dare say you're going to eat a cow because you might get your ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
Or worse. There, you do not dare. If a cow is crossing the street, all traffic stops until that cow and its herd or whatever is going across the street.
Yep.
So, you know, I am not going to infringe on people's beliefs and their delicacies and their traditions for thousands of years. No. As long as you don't come to this country and start chewing on little Fido, then we got a problem.
Yeah.
Do it in your house? Yeah. Do it in your country? Yeah. We'll do it in ours. You do it in yours. Don't
Yeah,
bring
that's
it
what I
here
said.
because there are laws against that.
It's where you're brought up.
Yeah.
I can put people in a bunch of islands, brand new, newborn kids, and start a whole new religion, a whole new language, because they don't know anything but whatever is on that island.
Exactly.
So that's why I say people need to just learn their stuff. Now, to us, we be like, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's prejudice towards food. That's what I call prejudice towards.
Exactly.
I'm the big prejudice towards food. I can look at a food and be like, yeah, that shit look nasty, But then you get, sneaky and eat one. You're like, oh wow,
Yeah, not too bad.
I didn't. Okay, a little chewy, but I'll take
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean? So you don't knock it until you try it, but I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
I'm not
like
trying
George
it.
G says, cows and dogs are farm raised in China.
Yeah.
Just like we raise cows and pigs here. You know what I'm saying? We can't go against talk bad about other people.
Well, I could, yeah.
Well, I mean we could, but because man, Indian people have a festival during the year that they bathe in
the cows.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Manny.
See, we ain't
Take a break. Go get something to eat.
Yeah, man. You googling it too much. You're googling a little too much.
You look like you got a cast iron stomach there, buddy. And you're my brother, and I love you.
Yeah. No, but there's some weird stuff. To each his own.
Oh, in Korea during the war. But you know something? There are other countries that eat horse meat.
Yeah.
Horse meat is very lean. Very, very lean. It's just like people will say, oh, I would never eat a bison, or I would never eat an ostrich, or what is it called? Other exotic animals like that. But that meat is very lean.
Yeah. They ate horses back in the days as well. The Indians used to eat the horses because, when they pass away,
Right. It's
they
meat.
no. To them, it was more a spiritual thing.
Okay.
Because remember, the Indians back in the days, they were all about animals and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. So,
Yeah.
they be part of them. They didn't kill a bunch of buffaloes just because they were there. They
Exactly.
only killed to survive.
Yeah.
So they can run with the buffaloes, and just like with the lions. People be thinking the lions just go around killing everybody. No. They can walk right by a bison, right by a hog.
As long as they're not hungry.
Yep, they fool. Be like, nah, I just ate your cousin. You good?
Yeah.
You good? Boy, if I didn't eat your cousin, I would have got you. You know what I'm saying?
Go tell your titi that you got your life was saved.
Your life was saved. Your
Your cousin Eric just sacrificed himself for you.
But they don't go around just killing all nilly-willy. You know what I mean?
Because he got Magda. She says, we can't judge, but we must research cultures if we go overseas. Exactly. Because if you get somebody, let's say from the ghetto.
George said kangaroos meat in...
kangaroo meat is very lean, too.
Yeah.
Kangaroo meat is eaten regularly. And you go overseas.
She said we're tripping.
Hey, listen.
She said, y'all guys are tripping.
And you go overseas, and you go to someone's country, and you see a dog hanging in the thing. Fresh meat dog, and you're going to say, what the hell is that? Bro, you might get your ass kicked.
They were like, yeah.
Or you may not make it home.
Sure, when I first was young and I went to Chinatown, I seen the ducks hanging down. I was like, what the... They was like, you never ate the duck? I was like, I would never eat the duck. 10 years later, I'm eating duck in a corporate party.
Bro, you know the first time I ate rabbit was in boot camp. They try to pass that off as chicken. I
Hey,
said, listen,
you
there was
never
just
know.
too much bone on this thing to be chicken. And it didn't taste like chicken. It tasted like something other than chicken. But it was good. You know, that's probably all they had, and the meat was good.
You know how they...
I've eaten duck, a little too oily for me.
Yeah.
I can't eat it all the time, but I'll eat a piece.
I only ate that once,
in a
never
while.
ate it again. I didn't say I didn't like it. You know, it was okay, but...
Yeah, it's not a preference. That's just it.
Yeah.
It's not a preference.
You know, and then plus the price wasn't a preference for me.
Yeah, it could be
I'm
expensive.
still on the price diet. I'm still on my price diet.
I'm on the barato diet.
Yeah.
I mean, the French eat snails.
Frog
Some
legs
like to
and
eat
stuff
frog
like
legs.
that.
I don't understand eating frog legs. There's no meat on them. What are you gonna get?
I know,
It's like the little corn.
toothpick. There's a little toothpick.
Come on, no. I do rescue here, but failed to research there. I could have been put in jail for years after that. I researched. Yeah, you see, lessons learned. Because you go in there, in other words, you don't go talk crap when you're thousands of miles away from your house. You can't just call the hot, yo guys, come pick me up. No, it's not gonna happen. You're going to someone else's country. You got to go by their laws, their beliefs, whatever. You're a visitor. Plain and simple.
Listen, that's why it's strange when he
Frog
said
legs. Hey, Maggie goes.
Frog legs
I like sucking on a Q-tip.
Who the heck sucks on the Q-tip, Manny?
I don't know. That's Magda.
Oh, Magda. I thought it was Manny.
Magda. I don't know how
Magda.
it was sucking on a Q-tip, but we'll.
Yeah.
It was a good one though.
That's a story we need to figure out.
Yeah. That'll be for another episode.
We'll also have to learn common greeting words.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, let's move on. Pizza.
Yes.
Okay, what do you guys call pizza? I know we got a bunch of people here that are around my age or older or a little bit younger. What do you guys call pizza? I want to see what you guys say. Frog leg meat is like small. Frog legs, the meat is like small Q-tips. In Scotland, they have a dish called haggis, which is organ meat in the sheep's stomach. Thank you, George.
That's all right. So what do you call pizza?
Yeah, what do you guys call pizza?
Bread, cheese, sauce.
Is Domino's pizza?
Domino's?
Is Pizza Hut pizza? Is Caesar's? Papa John's? Is that real pizza?
Pizza Hut, I can probably say yes.
Pizza Hut, maybe.
I can probably say yes on Pizza Hut.
Nothing better than a real pizzeria.
The oven pizza.
That's right. Not one of those things where you put it on a rack and it goes through the oven and
I
comes
was
out the
going
other
to
side.
say, not only that. Take your butt over there.
Americans, a slice, American food. Homemade pizza, those others are garbage. Exactly. Magda, you make your own because that's your culture. But from the old pizzeria, you go in there and get that slice, and when you hold it, only the tip is tipping down. That's a slice of pizza, not that saggy stuff that you gotta hold it with two hands and stuff. No.
But you only can get that through the real stone ovens.
Yeah,
You can't get that through the
brick
aluminum oven that they swing the door down. You're not gonna get that taste.
I've seen that. It all depends on the cheese you use, actually, because the oils from the cheese makes it soft, and it doesn't crisp up. Because what it is, if you wait for the middle part to crisp up, you're gonna burn the ends.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn the ends of it. So
There
back
ain't
then,
that many.
they used to
There
make
ain't
some
that
good
many
pizza.
of them though.
No, they're not that many. You don't
They have
find
one.
them.
They have one in the Bronx. And on the menu it says
Brick oven pizza. They
brick
have
oven
several.
pizza.
They have several brick oven pizza places, which is the best because you need a high heat.
Yeah.
The brick ovens can go up to 900 degrees. A regular pizza oven is probably like 500, 575 or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you make the crust just a little thicker, and you have a higher heat where it'll basically sear the bottom, then we can talk. But a lot of these pizza ovens, they're not made the way they used to be.
I
They
remember
look old in the outside, but
I remember what was it, 90 or close to 2000 when they had the pizza war, that they had these pizzas making big pizzas. So it looked like 2 slices in one.
Oh, yeah.
And you go down the block. Oh, they got the big pizza.
That-
blah,
oh,
blah, blah.
Yeah. They have that. There's one, I think the original, I'm not sure if it was the original, but it's on 111th Street and Broadway. Big slice. Huge slice. And that, it's still, but it's not going to be, it tastes like a traditional pizza. But it's not, I like it crusty. I like a crusty pizza. I don't like a soggy pizza.
I'm a crust, the ends person.
Yeah,
So
and the quality of the dough, exactly.
My ends have to be nice and soft. So when I finish and I get to the end, boom.
Well, I like a crunchy on the outside and a soft on the inside, yes.
Right.
I don't like it burnt and stuff like that, but it's an art to make a real pizza slice.
Yeah.
It's an
Now,
art.
now, who eats their pizza? Because I seen this last time, from the crust to the front.
I've seen that.
I was looking at this guy. I wanted to say, you're eating the pizza wrong, but then I'm like, maybe it's in his way. It is right. I don't know. I can't say it's wrong.
I tried that one way. Well, I tried that one time, and it was kind of messy.
Yeah,
It didn't end too well.
That's like bending the pizza inside out, so the cheese is outside.
It didn't end too well.
I'm like, I don't understand that.
You know what gets me, though? People eating a slice with a knife and fork. With
Oh
a
my
knife and
God!
fork.
Yes.
You know who did that, right? What was the mayor's name?
She said blind people do.
The mayor from the mayor before Adams. What's his name? The big tall guy that was got to work late.
Oh, Dumb. Mayor Dumb.
Mayor Dump.
Mayor Dumb.
Mayor de Blasio.
Yeah,
Eats
Mayor
pizza with a
Dumb.
knife and fork. That's who it was. Thanks, George. That's who it was. You know, and
You had Dumb and Dumber at that time.
You know, and then people want to compare it to Chicago style pizza. You can't.
And people sucking the cheese. Listen, when that cheese is coming out, then you gotta bring
you
it
ain't
all
lying.
in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't lying.
That's a real some
Hey,
good
Victor,
cheese. That's some
Carmen,
good cheese.
thank you for watching.
That's some
Bienvenidos. And see, but Chicago style pizza. See now,
No. See, I gotta stop you there. I did the test. I went to Chicago. Maybe I went to the wrong pizzeria. So if anybody from Chicago, let me know the right one. We did a regular pizza because they said the pizza in Chicago is better than New York. So I wanted to do a test. That thing was so salty. So maybe I went to the wrong pizzeria.
maybe, or they could have used the mozzarella. It could have been.
Yeah,
It could
so-
have been a salty mozzarella.
I'll let y'all, people know next time when we go to Chicago. Y'all tell me where
We'll
to
see.
go test it out.
Thank you for tuning in. But now people compare Chicago deep dish to regular pizza in New York. You can't do that. See, now pizza wasn't always supposed to be a meal. Pizza is finger food.
Yes.
You know, that's to hold you over. You're not
A little
supposed to have
appetizer, real quick.
Like you have that in Chicago. It's like 3 inches thick. I'm not gonna enjoy that. You got to eat that with a knife and fork. No, that's a meal.
Now,
Pizza
what's
is-
the weirdest stuff that you put on a pizza? Because still people fight about putting meat on a pizza.
I have no
That's
problem
been
with
like one of the big controversies
that. No, but
out
look,
there.
it's like a meat sandwich. You got meat.
A Hawaiian pizza. What
I
the
like
heck?
Hawaiian pizza.
Pineapples and all that on the pizza.
I like
No,
pineapple
I don't know.
and the ham for they got the what is it, the sweet and the sour.
Oh, Lucy just came back from Cuba.
Oh really?
Really?
All right.
Oh, she coming back from Cuba. Bam, ping, ding, bam, bam.
Yeah, I'm dying to go to Cuba.
The Cubans. I used to wanted to go to Cuba, but then I got married, so ain't no need for me to go to Cuba now.
But you know what I want? I want to see the old cars in Cuba.
Oh my God! I heard that.
They mill these parts.
Yeah, I heard in Cuba they love the old Cadillacs and stuff like that.
Yes, these from the 50s.
Yeah.
And what it is, they run out of parts, but what they do is they mill from an old part, they mill new parts and keep these things going.
Ah.
And it's funny, I seen videos from Cuba and on YouTube, and it's like you got this side of the street here all luxury hotels and everything like that. People, the tourists and everything. And directly across the street, you got slums. You look in the building. You look in the building. You can see through the wall and see these people where they're living. No one dares cross that street. They take care of that section, and then it's not like you got to walk a few blocks where it starts getting bad and bad. No, it goes from this to this. Yatta.
It's like when you cross the street, right? Like,
Yeah,
what the
once
heck?
you cross the street, it's like a different world.
Jesus.
They don't mess with the tourists because, and then if you mess with the tourists and they come back and say, "Yo, they messed me up," they might not find that person again. You know, and the culture, the Cuban culture, it's they curse a lot. I got some Cuban friends and they curse a lot.
I think Latinos, period. The only Latinos I seen that didn't really curse a lot, besides like one or two words, are the Mexicans. You know, they have that one or two words, but that's like in their language.
Yeah, Reinaldo, thank you for tuning in.
And,
Saludos.
Damn, what was that other?
Well,
it'll hit me when
The Mexicans, they the pinche cabrón.
Yeah, you know, but that's like, you know.
That's regular talk.
Yeah, that's like the campo people
You know
over
what's
here when they
something? You know,
say.
you're right.
They don't really curse
You're right.
like that.
But when they say the F word, it's maldita.
Yeah, like us,
You know, so-
maldita sea.
Yeah, maldita sea. So it doesn't sound.
Yeah.
You gotta say it in English. You know the.
When I was young, I used to tell people, "Hijo de tu madre," and people were like, "Ooh, he cursed." No, it's actually, I'm just saying that you're the mother of your son. You're just like your mother. That's what I'm trying to
Manny
say.
went to Gitmo. He went to Guantanamo Bay when he was in the service. But that's not Cuba. That's the United States. That's just
Yeah.
a part of it. You got to go out to the real country.
Yeah. How's their pizza? That's what I want to know.
Where Cuban people, Mexican? Hey,
No,
listen.
in Cuba.
Oh, in Cuba? That's a
See,
good question.
no, but now that you said Mexicans, when I said pizza, I
A lot of
got a
Mexicans
problem.
make pizza.
No, but I got a problem. If I go to a pizzeria, I want my Italians making my pizza. If I go to a Chinese, I want Chinese making my food. Why are y'all making my food?
If you remember, I don't know if you remember on Burke Avenue, there was a pizza shop. It was called Four Brothers, Three Brothers, something like that, and it burnt down. And they opened it and they closed it again. Now, the old man was still making the pizza, but he taught the Mexicans how to make it. Bro, you couldn't tell the difference. They made it exactly the way the old man's recipe.
Wow.
Even the pasta, the meatballs, the ravioli, the stuffed shells, the
You said, yeah, the Four
manicotti,
Brothers.
everything exactly the way the old man made it. And it was a pleasure because the old man was there most of the time. And he taught these guys how to do it. He taught them how to do it. He was going to leave them the pizza shop, but then the Chinese restaurant next door burnt down, and it burnt their pizza shop down.
Yeah. See, I think what happened with pizzerias is
Four Brothers, that's what it is. Thank you, Maggie.
the pizzerias have so much high in demand that they have to make it so quick that
Yes.
everything is not the same.
But you know something? I'd rather go somewhere and it's made to order. I don't want to go pick it up and it goes, here, boom, goodbye. That's like people ask me about the food trucks down in Florida, over there in Kissimmee, across from Old Town. He goes, you got those food trucks? Yeah, but how's the food? I said, listen, the food is made to order. You don't just go in there and say, let me get some pernil and tostones, and they go, here it is. And ya está. No, they make it. It's made to order. You get a number, and they'll call you a number. You're going to wait about 15 minutes. But you're going to get good food. Your alcapurria, they're going to make it.
Yeah, of
The
course.
empanada, they're going to make it. I mean, well, the empanada's already made.
They
But
just
then
got to fry it.
Then they fry it.
Right, they fry
It's
it.
in the refrigerator and stuff like that. But the food is made to order, except for the ice cream. Ice
Yeah.
cream is there. You pour it.
No, of course,
bacon.
there's certain things like pernil and stuff. Of course, it's going to be there already.
Well, it's already
cooked.
made. You know,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not going to cook. Imagine that and roast the whole pig. You're going to be here for
Yeah.
hours. But it's already made. It's kept warm. But the tostones, they're going to make it for you there. The rice is already, just like when you go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
The rice is in a big drawer or
Yeah,
a big
there's
caldero and stuff.
but there's certain foods that they be like they're not gonna fry it and leave it there. They're
Right,
gonna fry
right.
it when you make it.
Exactly.
The order.
It's not going to be under the hot lights and stuff like
Yeah.
the alcapurrias and stuff. Now, they're weird with the alcapurria. The alcapurria is about this long. It's like a big-ass cigar. In Florida, I looked at it and said, no.
Yeah, I went to one place.
It didn't, maybe it was meant to, but it didn't taste like an alcapurria.
Yeah, I went to one place like that. I was like, let me get the meat one. I'm there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And it was like, yeah, we're cooking it.
Yeah, you got to make
So
it.
I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't even.
Yeah, what
I
it
thought it
is-
was in the glass.
They already make it, because I was talking to the lady. We make the relleno de papa, we make the alcapurria and everything, but it's still raw.
Right.
It's in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you ask for it, we take it out, then we put it in the fryer.
In a way, it's good for two things. One, you get it fresh.
Yes.
Two, you're not wasting money because now you got to throw the ones that got all oily because it's been sitting around too long.
Exactly.
So in the restaurant's point, they make a little bit more money because of the overhead. Is they don't have too much.
Now I want to go. Now if I want to go to McDonald's, that's fast food. You're gonna get it, sit under the lights, boom, you got it.
Yeah.
But when you go into a restaurant, I don't mind waiting. That's when you get the appetizers, or you sit on the picnic tables outside waiting for your food. You talk to your people, you know, whatever.
That's what I tell. That's why I tell McDonald's when I go there, and I'm waiting for a long time. I'll be like, "Yo, if I wanted to wait a long time, I'd have gone to a restaurant." You know what I mean?
You ain't lying.
Like dinner makes a pre-cooked bacon and home fries.
Like down at well, I mean, it's already there because when you go to a place where everybody's ordering that, you can't just say, all right, you got 10 people that ordered bacon, egg, and cheese with some home fries. You're not going to put the home fries to cook and the bacon to cook right there because now everybody's going to wait forever. Yeah. It's already cooking. They have them on the side, you know, on the
and
thing.
not only that.
But what I've noticed is when they ask for the bacon, egg, and cheese, they'll take the bacon from where they had it piled up, cooked already, and then
recook.
Finish it.
Right.
You know, they'll cook it halfway, and then they'll finish it so you can get it crispy and not too oily and stuff. And the hash browns are on the side, keeping warm. When you ask for it, they take a scoop and they put it on the hotter burner and finish cooking it up. See, that I can understand because you can't go from raw to that because then you're not going to make any money. People are going to walk out.
Yeah. And not only that, they know the hash browns and all that is not going to get a waste. It's not going to go to waste.
Exactly.
If you see them stop pre-cooking it at a certain time because they already know. Yeah. This is when my customers die down.
Exactly.
You know, so they know.
Yeah. You know, people, you know what it is? We're so fast-paced that we want everything like this.
Yeah. And I think that's the problem sometimes.
I'll wait for a good meal. If the guy tells me, you know, this is fresh cooked food and it's going to take about 20, 30 minutes, okay, fine. Yeah. Bring us some hors d'oeuvres, maybe some bread and some rolls and an appetizer or something. Start off with a little soup, you know, a salad, lo que sea. You know, and you know, I don't like when I go to a restaurant, I don't want to rush. You know, I want to enjoy it. Yeah. Have conversation. Get a drink at the bar or whatever. You know, you talk and you wait for your food. It goes.
But that's you know when you go to a restaurant. But if I go to fast food, I want it there before I even get there.
Right, exactly. Like Maggie says, they know the rushes they get. They know what's got to be pre-cooked and what's special order.
Tad steak.
You guys remember Tad steak? Yeah. Back then, that was like the place.
Tad steak? I never heard of it.
Oh yeah, they had the only one that I knew of was in Times Square, and that was some good steak. Nowadays, that's like the bottom of the bowl steak. But back then, that was some good steak. I came from the projects.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Steak and still had money in my pocket. It was good. Yeah. You know, how about beefsteak Charlie's? Remember that?
Oh my God, yeah.
I remember beefsteak Charlie's, and what was the other one? They served sizzlers. You had I think they have a few sizzlers left. I'm not sure.
But since we're talking about food, what Latino places we can go to?
Yeah.
Name some Latino places.
Name some Latino places. I mean, we know we got several in the Bronx, and a lot of Latino places are popping up. Mexican food, South American, Central American, Puerto Rican, Cuban places.
Yeah, they're popping up a lot. But, you know, for any Latino restaurant owners that are out there, to stand out, you got to make something that the other restaurants are not making.
Exactly.
Because arroz con gandules and pernil, any restaurant is making that. Right. But you have to do something different. I don't even care if you make it in coconuts, but it has to be something different.
But now, what if you're making your pernil with a twist? Adding something to it.
Then that's something
to
different.
Make it over the top. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That nobody has eaten because you can eat. People say, "Oh, you haven't had pernil until you have my pernil." It's the same shit. Sorry, same thing. Eggplant. I've eaten every 10 million ways to none, and it doesn't agree with me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna eat it.
She said,
Montezuma on Kingsbridge, yes. That's a favorite Mexican spot. Oh, the pina coladas are awesome, bro. You like a pina colada? Go to Montezuma's. Yeah. Exactly, Vic. You're right. And Montezuma's been there for a long time.
And what's the difference between any other margarita?
They just the pina colada I don't know what it is. I've never tasted a better pina colada than there. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but I've tasted pina coladas in places, and theirs is the best one that I've had. They're very known for it.
Yeah.
You know, and he goes, El Viejo Yayo. I heard about that.
Viejo Yayo.
El Viejo Yayo is in Brooklyn. It's iconic. I don't even know what they cook, but I've heard that people say El Viejo Yayo, but I don't know what they cook.
They used to have a nice one here, right where our studio's at, towards the hospital, and they used to put the food nice and designed. Give you made you feel like you were in a big restaurant.
They dress it up.
And
a
it
lot
was
of
an
people,
Italian and a Spanish and a pizzeria.
A lot of
then they closed
places
it down.
don't dress up the food anymore.
Yeah.
I like to see a pretty plate. Then I decided, damn, it looks so pretty. I don't want to eat it.
I know, right?
You got to keep them coming. Everything is in presentation.
Yep.
You can't just pile on arroz con habichuela and some meat.
Some
on
of
the
them
side.
do. Some of them, they're like.
Make it nice.
That's what I said. I'm trying to find a nice Spanish restaurant that basically has it all. Like the environment is good, and I mean good, but like not having the music so loud. Like, come on now.
Exactly. You can't hear nobody. You gotta
Yeah,
actually write something down or really
screaming.
text them or something. But that'd be something for next week.
Yeah, let's talk
Get
about
on
it.
the Latino Rudio page and tell me what your favorite restaurants are. Or my brother Manny, they have Puerto Rican places down there. They have I'm not sure how far it is from his house, but
Where-
they have
where are you,
a Puerto
Charles?
Rican bakery.
Well, I'm inside the engineer room, guys. Maybe next week I'll put a camera inside the engineer room.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So you can see Charles. You can check him out. And there are a lot of Puerto Rican places that you would never think.
That has?
They got several places in North Carolina. They got a Puerto Rican bakery that my brother Manny drove like 45 minutes just to get the bread. I think it was 45 minutes.
Oh my God! Now that you say, I'm sorry to cut you, but now that you said bakery, I went on the festival. There was a store there. There was a Latin lady there as a cashier. She's not the cook though. And this homeless person asked me to buy her something. So I said, okay. And then she said, you know what? I like it up the block. I said, no. You want food? I'll buy it for you. So she said, okay, let me get a Cubano. So I told the lady, okay, get her a Cubano. The lady said, what is that?
Oh no!
I looked at her and said, you Latin? She said, yeah. I said, and you're working here in a sandwich spot and you don't know what a Cubano
sandwich
is?
is? White boys know what that is.
And the thing is, the lady that was asking me, the homeless, I don't know if she was homeless, but she's black. And she knows what a Cubano sandwich is.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Come
That's
on,
hilarious.
man.
That's hilarious.
I don't know, but we need to get it together.
He goes, there used to be a small Spanish spot right off White Plains Road and Pelham Parkway. It had 4 tables in it. Was a lot, but I can't remember the name. I live right. I'm 3 blocks away from there, and Papa, if it's gone. It's no there no more, man.
Yeah, from White Plains
It's no
Road,
there.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
and I've been in that area for 17 years. So
Yeah, and a lot of the places went down because the people that used to hang there and eat a lot, they all moved away and
moved
stuff
away,
like
or
that.
died, or
Yeah.
moved on, or the landlords are charging exorbitant rent.
Yep, that too.
They rent doubles.
Well,
and
now
triples.
I think it's more the rent.
Oh, of course, of course. It goes, Viejo Yayo. Okay, put that on the Latino Ruido page. And
Yeah,
guys, let me know what your favorite places that you've been to, other states that have good Latin foods and stuff like that. And we could, debate about that. We could talk about it. But right now it's time for 18 years ago. No wonder the year before
Oh yeah,
1 year
18,
before I came on. Okay.
18 years ago. That was like 1 year before I was born.
Damn, Vic, you old.
Man.
Well, listen, guys. It was fun. I had a great time with you guys. And get on the page and give us your suggestions and stuff that you want us to discuss, and we'll make you part of it.
All right.
Have a good night. Love you. Until next week. I'm Johnny. Where am I? Johnny Boricua Prince Dones.
Yeah, you forgot.
Good night, everyone.
Por amor se han creado los hombres